What's up, guys? So before I get this going, shout out to Split Finger once again for loaning me this card. So here we go. Julio Jones, 89 overall, vertical scheme style, 6'3", 88 speed, 90 catch, 90 release, 91 jump, 89 catch in traffic, 90 spectacular, 82 elusiveness, and 88 route running. Now, as far as run after catch stats, the juke, spin, and whatnot, it's not really there. I mean, it's okay with 79 spin, 78 juke, but nothing too crazy. So don't expect him to do too much after the catch, but he will break tackles on his own, once in a blue moon. But anyways, as far as the route running, he's not the best route runner, that is for sure. I mean, 88 route running is nice and everything, but from time to time the corner or safety or whoever it may be will be on, just be right with them. Plays like this right here will happen from time to time, but most of the time, unfortunately, I saw stuff like this where the corner was right on him, not falling for it. So if you're gonna put him on an out route and whatnot, just be very careful with Julio Jones. Now, as far as beating the press, I liked what I saw. I mean, very consistent with beating the press. So if you see someone pressing, man, don't be afraid to put them on a streak or a fade. Now right here in the far left, you see number 11 running outside. As far as run blocking, it just wasn't there. Too many times, even corners were block shitting Julio Jones, so not a great run blocker. Now you see him catch the ball and just get smacked, and that's what I'm talking about. I said this so many times. You absolutely need a receiver that can go across the middle, catch the ball, and just get lit up and not drop it. And that's something Julio Jones was very good at. So if you need if you want to use him as a tall target to throw across the middle, man, trust me, Julio Jones is very, very dependable. And I should have mentioned this before, he will be on the far left for most of this review, so you guys know where to find him, so you guys know where to look. But anyways, as far as this right here, the one-on-one battles on the sideline, very dependable. And I wanted to make this what he did best, but there was one thing that he did do a bit better, and it was much more effective, which you'll see later. But anyways, Julio Jones, he may not come down with all these all the time, but he does give you a better chance than most receivers would. As far as the bad plays, of course, every receiver is going to have them. But the thing is, in Madden 17, I don't know if we're ever going to get a receiver that's going to be completely unstoppable. Maybe down the road, like with the boss card and whatnot, maybe. But for right now, from what I can tell, there's no receiver in the game that's completely unstoppable. There are some who give you really good chances, like Julio Jones, but as far as unstoppable, right now, I don't think there is. But like I just said, there is something that Julio Jones does do, from what I can tell, much better than almost any other receiver in the game. And what that was the deep ball. And I'm kind of surprised that there's a receiver this early that's pretty decent with the deep ball. And what I found was that if you spend all 4 of your downs, first, second, third, and fourth, and you just throw it deep to him, there's a good chance that one of those downs he's going to come down with it. Now, good chance, not guaranteed. There is a chance that you could use all 4 downs and he'll drop all 4 of them. But right here, 4th and 10, I said, what the hell? Let me throw it deep. Bam, and he caught it for a touchdown. And I don't want to mislead you guys. Just because I said that this is what he did best, I don't want you to think that you can only target him all game and never have to worry about losing the game because he's going to catch at least one of them. No, because technically, if you do this all game, this really is going to happen. They're going to double team, triple team, and he's not going to come down with those as often. But here's my advice: if you're just dotting your opponent up across the middle and whatnot, and when he least expects it, that's when you bomb it deep. And you see here, 88 speed is not that fast, but from time to time he can burn a corner. But anyways, guys, if you pick him up, use him whenever you want to, but don't be afraid to throw the deep ball at least once. So all in all, guys, a very interesting receiver. And I do want to clear one thing up. Right now he goes for 90,000, and if you pick him up just for the deep ball, you don't want to use him for anything else, just the deep ball, I would say pass on him, because that's not what he's for. Trust me, I know that's what he did best, but trust me, he was not dominant. Like I said, he was not unstoppable. He will give you a decent chance, but not a 90,000 coin chance. Unless you've got the coins and you just don't give a damn, that's a different story. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap this up. As you see right here, Kelvin Benjamin, that's going to be my next review on offense. But anyways, guys, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, to spread awareness, comment, to voice your opinion, and subscribe so you'll be up to date with the content when it drops. And I will see y'all boys later. Peace.